I want to give a big shout out to 95% of my subscribers. There's always that 5% of weirdos who are subscribed to you when they hate you and all they ever do is abuse you and troll you. Very strange. You know, them people are weirdos. If I really dislike somebody, I simply don't watch them, and I certainly wouldn't stay subscribed for a number of weeks, months, or years. That's weirdo behavior. So with that 5% of weirdos aside, I'd like to big up 95% of you guys for being with me here on this channel, whether you've been subscribed for a day, a week, a month, a year, or maybe even since the beginning. Your support is very much appreciated. But in this video, I'm going to talk about some stuff which is not so much appreciated, and for good reason. I've got a few bugbears, and occasionally I do make videos about them, just so that people are clear on my position on these things. Occasionally you get people questioning, why did you block me, Hatman? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Well, I'm going to explain why. Now, the main thing I'm going to be talking about in this video is why I have blocked and will continue to block several people who have been leaving comments in the comment section of my Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury post-fight video. The reason why I've been blocking them and removing their comments is because they've been lying about me. That is a big bugbear that I have, when people misquote me, when people straight up lie and claim that I said things which I didn't say, or claim that I didn't say things which I did say. That is something I don't tolerate. If you disagree with me, if you want to criticize something I've said, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and do it. But do not lie. If you lie, I'm going to block you. And you'll be blocked everywhere for life. So don't lie about me. Yeah, don't do that. I'm going to talk about the specifics of that a little bit later on. But first of all, let me talk about some of the other bugbears that I have. Now, one of the bugbears I have is when people criticize me for not responding to comments. When your YouTube channel gets to a certain size and you're getting a certain amount of views every day, you are in a position where you're getting hundreds, sometimes thousands of views every week. With my channel, it's definitely thousands of views a week at this point. Thousands of comments, a week. You're getting thousands of comments a week. Not only that, I'm also getting dozens of people tagging me on Facebook every day, sometimes, certainly every week. For one man to be able to respond to all those comments on YouTube and on Facebook and private messages and Patreon, that is physically impossible. It's impossible. So common sense should tell you that I simply do not have the time to be able to respond to everybody's comments. I don't even have the time to respond to most people's comments. Believe it or not, I do have a life outside of YouTube. Believe it or not, I do have to sleep. I do have to work full time. I do have to have a social life. So responding to most people's comments is just impossible. If I was to sit down and respond to all the thousands of comments I get every week, I wouldn't even have time to do anything. I wouldn't even have time to record new videos. So employ some common sense, please. You do get some people saying, well, I'm subscribed to this other channel over here and he's got more subscribers than you and he always interacts with the fans. He always responds. Well, maybe he's got a hell of a lot of time on his hands, a lot more than me. Or maybe he employs somebody to respond on his behalf. A lot of people do that. A lot of big YouTube channels employ people to respond to the people in the comments. Yes, they do. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a fact. A lot of people do that. A lot of people employ others to run their social media for them. Now, something like Twitter, it's a lot easier for an individual, the actual real person, to respond on Twitter, because Twitter, you're just writing one or two lines. But when you're talking about YouTube, people are leaving detailed comments where they want detailed answers, this, that, and the other. Even if I employed somebody to respond to the comments, you don't want to hear from some random person that I've employed. You want to hear from me. So the way I deal with comments is I have a scroll through the comments in some of my videos and get a general feel for what people are saying and then address it in a future video. That's what I tend to do. That's the easiest way and the most practical way, should I say, of dealing with comments. So that's a little bugbear that I have. And again, just employ some common sense, please, people. It's impossible for me, for one man, to be responding even to most people's comments. I do respond to comments here and there occasionally, but for the most part, I respond generally in videos rather than to people individually. So that's one bugbear. The next bugbear is people leaving racist comments, either on my YouTube videos or on Facebook. And it doesn't matter if you're not being racist towards black people. If you're racist towards anyone, you're instantly getting blocked. This is a boxing channel. My Facebook group is a boxing group. There is no place for any of that racism. No place for it. There are plenty of there are plenty of YouTube channels and plenty of Facebook groups which are happy for you to throw around racist insults and all that kind of stuff. So go to those groups. Go to those channels. That's what those channels are for. My channel and my boxing group is not for that. All right? So if you come around using racist language against anyone, you're going to get blocked. Simple as that. The next thing is people who are abusive. People who come on my channel leaving comments, just having a go at me and calling me names and, that's not a way to start a conversation, man. I'm trying to cultivate an audience who are a bit more intelligent than that, who are a bit more mature than that. So if you're coming at me right out the gate, calling me names and insulting me and ridiculing me, you're getting blocked. Simple as that. Grow up. If you want to actually have a conversation, grow up, man. Another bugbear that I have is, and I've had this recently, is people coming on the comment section of my videos, criticizing me for my laugh, saying, "Oh, what's with the fake laugh? Stop the fake laugh." There is no fake laugh. Yes, I am the Dr. Hibbert of YouTube. I do laugh randomly here and there. That's an idiosyncrasy that I have. It's not something that I'm forcing. It's not something I'm trying to do. That's just how I am as a person. I'm not going to stop being me. Yeah, I have a Dr. Hibbert idiosyncrasy where I'm chuckling and giggling a lot of the time. That's how I am in real life. If you find it annoying, fair enough. Go elsewhere. If you persist, I'll do you a favor and block you. How about that? If all you can do is express how annoying my laugh is and how much you don't like it, why are you here? Go elsewhere. If I encounter a channel that I find annoying, I just don't watch. But you're on some weirdo business where you don't like the way I talk and laugh, but yet you stay here for weeks and months on end and continue watching. Weirdo. That's all I can tell you, a weirdo. And what else is there here? Yeah, finally, there's the situation which I started off talking about, which is lying. People lying about stuff I've said or haven't said in videos. I don't tolerate that. If you want to criticize things I have said, go ahead and do it. But do not lie about me. Don't do that. You will definitely get blocked for life if I catch you doing that. Now, an example would be on this video right here, the post-fight review. I had several idiots, several imbeciles in the comment section claiming that I gave Tyson Fury zero chance of winning the fight. That Tyson Fury proved me wrong once again. That at no point during the build-up to this fight did I give Tyson Fury a hope in hell of winning. This is what you've got some liars claiming in the comment section, and those people have been blocked, and I'll continue to block those people. Don't come on my channel and lie. Don't lie about me. Don't do that. But to address them directly, let's have a listen to what I said in my prediction video. Let's play this here. Is the volume up? Yeah, let's play this.
I'm saying the fight goes long. Wilder gets more dangerous as it goes on. Tyson Fury may be ahead on points on most people's scorecards. But ultimately, I think the most likely scenario is Deontay Wilder stops Tyson Fury late or he wins a decision. I wouldn't be surprised at a draw. I wouldn't be surprised at a controversial win on the cards for Wilder. But the more I think about it, the more I weigh up the styles, the more I weigh up the scenario. It's not just about thinking about the fight. It's about thinking about the scenario. As I mentioned earlier, if this is a low volume fight where it's nip and tuck and there's not much to separate either man, maybe Fury lands a couple extra jabs in a round and everyone says, oh, that's Fury's round. Are the judges going to be seeing it like that if all he did was land 2 or 3 extra jabs? Are they going to be favoring the hometown guy, Wilder, who's got this Showtime backing finally? Who they're trying to market and sell as an American heavyweight champion, somebody that the whole country should get behind, harkening back to the days of Tyson and Holyfield and Ali, etc. In a nip and tuck fight, in a low volume fight, are the judges going to favor Tyson Fury? If the rounds are open to it, you see like Kovalev walk.
So you heard me say there that it could be a draw or a controversial decision win for Wilder because of the scenario. Because I'm not just taking into account the styles of both men. I'm taking into account the scenario. In a low volume fight, which is what this fight was. Go and look at my CompuBox statistics video. In a low volume fight, because of the politics, the judges are probably going to favor Deontay Wilder in those rounds where there's not much to split them in terms of punches landed. That's what happened. I didn't come in my prediction video and say Wilder's going to totally outbox Fury. No. I said multiple times in this video that Wilder is not on Fury's level in terms of boxing skills. You heard me say there in this video that Wilder may have to come from behind on points. Not only on the judges' scorecards, but even on the scorecards of most people, that he'll have to come from behind to win the fight. And that he might knock Fury out late, which he nearly did. At no point did I make out that Fury's got no chance. I gave him loads of chance. In fact, look at what it says here in the description. The odds are close for good reason. Let's go to another point in the video, just to emphasize my point, then I'll end this video right here. Let's go to another point here. This is what I said.
Yeah, I ultimately see Wilder winning the fight. Late stoppage or points, maybe controversial, maybe a draw, something like that. But
once again, I'm saying in another part of the video, maybe controversial, maybe a draw. Why? Because of the politics. I explained this in the video. I wasn't just looking at it as a fight which is going to be officiated fairly, and in a fairly officiated fight, Wilder wins on points. No, I was talking about the politics of it. That if there are rounds which Fury only lands 2 punches more, they're probably going to give those rounds to Wilder. Which is why I made the prediction I made. But at no point did I say Fury's got no chance. The fight played out very much the way I said it would in this video. Didn't it? Didn't I say Wilder would become more dangerous the longer the fight went on? Didn't I say if he was going to get a knockout, it would probably be late rather than early? Didn't I say controversial or possibly a draw? See, there were so many people before the fight saying Fury's going to knock Wilder out. There were so many people before the fight saying Wilder's not going to land a glove on Fury. There were so many people before the fight saying it's going to be the same as the Klitschko fight all over again. All those people were totally wrong. It was nothing like the Klitschko fight. Wilder did land plenty of gloves on Fury. And these are the people, some of the people, turning up in the comment section on my post-fight video saying, you gave Fury no chance. You said Wilder didn't, Fury didn't have a help in hell of winning. Just lying. Stop lying. Jesus, man. And anyway, let's hear what I said about Fury's chances in the fight. And again, you can watch the video for yourselves in your entirety, and you'll hear me saying multiple times that Fury's boxing skills are way better than Wilder's. That Wilder is not in Fury's league in terms of skill. Multiple times in this video. And this video was published the day before the fight. Anyway, let's continue on.
If I had to pick one outcome, I would say Deontay Wilder points. Now, could Tyson Fury win? Of course he could. The bookmakers' odds are close for a reason, for good reason.
What did I say? Let's rewind that back.
Close for a reason. The bookmaker. Now, could Tyson Fury win? Of course he could. Now, could Tyson Fury win? Of course he could. 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 The bookmakers' odds are close for a reason. 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 Close for a reason. Close for a reason. For good reason. Deontay Wilder really.
Let me not be annoying. All right? But the bookmakers' odds are close for a reason. Listen.
Really, skills-wise, he's not on Fury's level.
What did I say?
Level. Deontay Wilder really, skills-wise, he's not on Fury's level. Deontay Wilder really, skills-wise, he's not on Fury's level. Really, skills-wise, he's not on Fury's level. Level. Deontay Wilder really, skills-wise, he's not on Fury's level. So, of course, Fury could win. And if Fury does win, people need to give him the full credit. And it's difficult because Fury's calling Deontay Wilder a bum all the time. He's kind of doing what Muhammad Ali used to do. Muhammad Ali used to call people bums all the time. But it's important, if you are a Fury fan, that you don't call Deontay Wilder a bum, because it's going to take away from Fury's victory. You know? If this is such a great victory for Fury, it's because he's fighting a good champion. If he's fighting an absolute joke of a champion, then why, and Fury wins, then why are you celebrating? Do you understand? What is he achieved? He just beat some joke of a champion? How is that an achievement?
And listen to that, what I just said there. So many of these people who are coming at me sideways in the comment section, these are people who were calling Deontay Wilder a bum, a joke, a dosser, useless. Many of them were predicting Tyson Fury would knock Wilder out, that Tyson Fury wouldn't take a single right hand the whole fight, that Tyson Fury wouldn't have to climb off the canvas, that it would be easier than the Klitschko fight. Yeah, that's what most of these jokers were saying, the ones who were coming at me sideways. But now, after the fight, they're jumping up and down for joy, screaming and celebrating and all this kind of stuff. Why are you celebrating if you, before the fight, were saying Wilder's a bum? What has Fury achieved? What, he beat a bum? How is that an achievement? You see, I'm giving Fury more credit because I'm being consistent. Yeah, I'm being consistent. You guys are not being consistent. Before the fight, I was saying, if Fury wins, he deserves massive credit because Wilder's dangerous, because Wilder is a good champion. That's why he deserves credit. Makes sense? Okay, you were saying Wilder's a bum. So if Fury wins, why are you giving him credit for beating a bum? Your behavior doesn't make any sense. And I was talking about this before the fight. Anyway, that's the last of my bugbears. I'm going to leave it there. Drop your comments in the comment section below. And again, please, look, 95% of you guys are great. And I appreciate your support. But you do get the 5% of idiots who I do have to address from time to time. Lying about things I've said or haven't said. Complaining about me not responding to comments. Being racist. Criticizing my laugh. Cool, you don't like my laugh? That's fine. Go elsewhere. Or people just generally being abusive when they address me in the comments for no good reason. I've never spoke to you before. I've never been abusive to you. But somehow you rock up on my channel insulting me and being condescending and all this kind of stuff for no reason when I've never had any interactions with you before. That's not a way to start a conversation, bro. And that is the way that you'll get blocked instantly if I catch you doing that. Anyway, shout out to the 95% of you who are normal human beings. But you 5% of weirdos, you've been put on notice, all right? Anyway, it's happening, I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.